Happy Sunday night, everybody. We continue with NFL Wildcard Weekend. It is Eagles versus Packers, and we are so excited. All the AFC matchups are decided for the next round, and now we move on to the NFC with 2 games tonight and 1 game tomorrow night. As you come on in, please hit that like and subscribe button, especially if you're watching on replay, because as much fun as this is watching on replay, it is that much more fun being here with us and interacting with us live. Here's Johnny saying, let's go Eagles. Savage Batman, the first one here, already dropped the like in the chat. As a notification for everybody, we are starting a new sports channel. It is just slowly rolling out, but we need to get to 50 subscribers over there, so that way I can do vertical live streams while I'm on the road talking sports talk over there. We're going to go ahead and take just a moment and go ahead and put that link for you. It is in the description. I am rooting for the Packers today, but it's mostly a Tom Grassi pick, because Grassi's been such a great supporter. I figure the one thing I can do for him is cheer for his Packers today. So what I'm going to do here really quick, it takes me just a couple of steps to do this, but I want to get the link in here, and then I want to get the link pinned, so that way everyone who's coming in can see that new channel. Because if you're enjoying sports talks and sports hangouts like this, you're going to want to go over to MetropoliFins. I'm a Dolphins fan, and so it is both the New York Mets and the Miami Dolphins, MetropoliFins. And so that's where the new sports stuff, I have one long, my predictions for this weekend, as well as a couple of shorts that I put up over there. So I'm going to get that link in the chat for you guys here really quick. Just give me one moment. We'll get that link up for you. Hopefully I can find it. It's hard to find my own stream. I know it's very weird, but YouTube doesn't make it easy for you to find your own stream while you're actually streaming. Or at least when you're streaming on one mobile device versus the other. So yeah, let's make some dinner money as well. I'm hoping that tonight will be better than last night was. Last night was pretty slow. This afternoon was pretty good. We made $70 in 3 hours. I'm pretty content with that. For any afternoon shift, $70 in 3 hours is pretty good. All right, we're going to try this one more time. Ed Sheeran. Wow, I've not gotten that one before. That is completely different. So, but bravo. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and being in the chat with us. Let's try this one more time. I don't know why. Maybe there's some trick that I don't know, but I really don't know how to do that. All right, you guys are coming in and you're really uncreative trolls because you think that we haven't seen stuff like this before. All right, we're gonna do that. Let's see, we're gonna go. I'm not driving right now, so I can take care of this. This is not how you come into a channel and win friends and influence people. So we're gonna be talking about Packers and Eagles as well at the same time. Going to be doing some food delivery as we're out and about here today, but we are excited that you are here. See, don't come in with insults. It doesn't really make any sense, because then you just disappear. Your trolling is so bad, guys. I deserve better trolls. You're giving trolls for like people who have like 20 subscribers. Your trolling is just totally bottom level. Come on, better trolls, better trolls. At least the Ed Sheeran troll from Bravo, that's original. Hurricane, how's it going? Thomas, how's it going? Cool, man. SX. Well, that's cool. I mean, just be creative with your trolls. If you're trolling that big, then you got to be trolling like with creative stuff, because everybody who came in with stuff today has brought stuff that's been seen 100 times before. You got to be 100 times better than that. If you're going to troll a larger group, you got to troll more creatively and funny. We actually have like full-time trolls on this channel that we love having. They came in trolling and we did that. Hey, I appreciate the beard love. Yeah, so why would you need to wear a hat? Tanya? Tanya or Tanja? So, I don't know why. Why are you guys coming in with such fire tonight? You all that upset with your lives? This might be this might be the wrong place for you, because this is the place that we go to get our lives fixed. So if this person has a rating of 7 out of 10 on attractiveness scale, then can he excel in dating apps? Well, I don't know. I am not in the dating world right now, so I couldn't give you too much advice on that. Back in the day, dating apps were pretty good because they actually got to the core heart of the matter. Now it seems like it's all about physical attraction, so I don't know what to say to you on that sort of stuff. It does seem most of the survey stuff that I've seen is that women are super picky about looks on dating apps in particular. So I don't know. Good evening, Kevin. How are you doing tonight? We're just trying to find the link. We are going to be starting a new sports channel. We have started a new sports channel, but sometimes it takes a little while. So I'm going to see if I can get it to show up here. No, it's not letting it show. So I'm going to have to try this again. In a little bit. No, I can't get out of the car, Tanya. I'm working. So, yeah, I mean, good luck, but I wouldn't worry about it. Even if you can't, just worry about fixing your insides. Fix any of your internal problems. That's all you can control. Fix your internal problems and go from there. So we just gassed up the car, so we're going to be ready to go for a full evening shift of delivering food. DoorDash, UberEats, Instacart, Grubhub shipped. And we also have Zifty and Deliver That, which are catering apps, which are not likely to get a catering order right now for tonight, but they might show up for orders for tomorrow. So anyway, MetropoliFins, that's going to be the sports channel that we are starting. So if you're interested in baseball or football, we're going to eventually be sliding the live streams over there. So then we'll get around of blocking a whole new set of trolls that come to the new channel, which is always fun. So I hope you guys are doing well. The game started a little while ago. There's 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. The Eagles have an early 7-0 lead on the Packers. I picked the Packers in the game today, so that's who I picked. That's also who I am cheering for. At the same time, I am a believer that if this game gets out of hand in either direction, it could go bad very quickly for the other team. So I would say anything more than a 13-point lead, it starts to get very nerve-wracking for the other team. So most people, when we were talking earlier, were assuming this was going to be kind of a shootout, both teams scoring 20 plus. We shall see how the game goes. We're going to provide some commentary as we go. Let's see if we can go this way. We got $9 for 10 miles on UberEats. We're going to pass on that. Let's try. Oh, can I get through there this way? Hold on. Oh, I can get through it this way. All right. Welcome back, Audrey. We're going to put the link in the chat. I realized the link I was putting up was longer than it had to be. So I can actually do a shorter link that will be just as effective. Here we go. No, I don't need any of that. I already got rid of all that. We're going to pin that. Now that message is going to be pinned for the whole stream. That is the link to the new sports channel, MetropoliFins. We cannot go vertical live on there until we get 50 subscribers. So I'm starting to create long form and shorts content over there. And from that, we will see how it goes. We started the day on that channel just really quickly. Started that channel with 11 subscribers today. We are up to 14. How's it going, Em? I just filled up. I'm going to head towards Magic Dumpster. That's where I'm going to start with tonight. We had a decent afternoon. We made $70 in 3 hours, so I'm pretty good with that. I got one more thing to set up Here we're gonna switch over. I'm gonna throw the Grassi stream in my ear because that's the easiest way for me to keep track of the game while also hanging out and talking with you guys. So here we go. This is Grassi's. Could be Grassi is moving, so I wonder if Tom Grassi got a job with the Packers in some capacity. I wonder. I kind of wonder. All right, so we're gonna head downtown. So, Tanya, I'm working for myself officially. I'm an independent contractor doing this gig delivery work, but I am contracting through DoorDash, UberEats, Instacart, Grubhub, and Shipt. Those are the five that I'm gonna be potentially delivering on tonight. We'll see. Never know who's gonna send you orders. Scrap and Pallet Man. That's cool. How are you doing? Do you do scrap? Like scrap metal? And tell me about what you do. That is such a cool name, and I would be very interested. And is your channel all about that as well? Because that's totally a side hustle that I know nothing about. So I would love to know all about that, or whatever you want to share with us. Awesome, congratulations, 250,000. That is super cool. I need to get over and become 250,001. Congratulations. How long have you been at it on the YouTube world? How many years did it take you? You have found a niche for yourself for sure. Congratulations on that. Yeah, that's really cool. And if you've got any tips, because we got a lot of people in here. 7 years. Okay. So we're big fans of Tom Grassi. He's at like 780,000 and he's been at it for 10 years. So that kind of tracks, because you know it can be kind of more exponential as you move up. So if you've got any tips, we've got lots of people in here who are kind of just starting or revitalizing their YouTube channels. So if you want to drop any YouTube knowledge on us, or if you want to drop any scrap and other things, hey, I appreciate it so much. Yeah, we're putting the work in. I'm trying to build a catalog of searchable videos. This is my strategy, so you can tell me if I'm missing anything. We do lots of live streams to hang out with like the family, right? So in my mind, like the live stream people, they're like my family. They're the ones who are here. We're hanging out. We know things. I've even met some of them now. At least I met one of them in real life. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to build a good library of long-form searchable content that will just keep hopefully getting views for years to come. So I'm building out a repertoire of eBay videos and doing that. Plus also trying to do like one big hero video a month. So last month, or for, I guess kind of for January, it was my $700 in 1 day food delivery challenge. And this next month, it's going to be my 20 days of fasting challenge, which I'm currently going through. And so, yeah, kind of one hero video a month. And then we're going to just keep taking on and expanding and learning new side hustles as we go, helping people find whatever it is and trying to do things. All right, let's see what we got. First delivery, we are on silver on DoorDash, is $11 for 14 miles. So we are going to pass on that. That is a lousy offer. Even though it's from a good restaurant, that is a lousy offer. Well, awesome. Yeah, so I think I'm going to either move from this fast, I'm moving either into carnivore or a mostly carnivore diet. I might do like a carnivore cheater diet, because I do like me, our family has the tradition of doing pizza on Friday nights. So it's like I could do carnivore as long as I could do like pizza once a week. I'd be pretty happy. So yeah, so I'm documenting my 20-day fast. The first 6 days I did water only. And then last night I was just feeling too weak to continue functioning. So then I moved to beef broth and chicken broth as well as water. So this is my beef broth. I've already finished all of that for the day, and then I've got some alkaline water with me. So, but I'm documenting that whole journey, not on a day-by-day video because I don't have time for that. I'm just gonna make one long-form video of my whole 20-day journey. Yeah, as soon as I took on beef broth and chicken broth, I feel 100%. Like the only thing that feels different about me now versus normal me is that normal me, anytime the stomach rumbles, I would be like, yeah, I need to go eat food. So now it's like the stomach rumbles, I just go drink water. So yeah, my energy came back. I want to tell you, within minutes of taking on beef broth and chicken broth, I was already feeling better. And with a good sleep last night, today I feel full strength. Full strength. If there's anything lacking, maybe I feel a tad bit tired. Maybe a tad bit tired. But that's okay. I'm understandable with that, and that's not something I'm gonna do. I did buy some Valencia oranges today, so I am gonna juice those and have myself a nice fresh glass of orange juice. I've craved all sorts of things throughout the fast, but one of the things I'm craving is just cold flavored juice. I've been debating whether or not I want to take on like just some straight espresso, but I think I'm going to try to stay off coffee for this 20 days. So, hello, Tim Polly. How's it going? Yeah. No, and the mental clarity was one of the first things that came back just with the fasting part. So this afternoon was good, and we just started the supper shift. So nothing yet with the supper shift. We actually just arrived at Magic Dumpster. Magic Dumpster is where we go sometimes to get good orders. You can see Magic Dumpster has binged this weekend. Magic Dumpster is not fasting. Magic Dumpster has pallets, and he was drinking this weekend. If you can see the Corona boxes, yeah, Magic Dumpster is doing the opposite of me. So that's not how you come into a room. That is just not how you come into a room. See ya. So we'll see. We turned down, yeah, Magic Dumpster. So it's been this place. So Magic Dumpster is actually an alley behind some of our really high-end restaurants here. And so we have that. We are also, just so everybody knows, as you're coming in, because a lot of our regulars, we just announced it yesterday, so I'm going to announce it a lot here. Yeah, I know. Like, have some sort of normal life function as you come into a room. I deserve better trolls. I really do. I deserve better trolls than that. So we have started a new sports channel. It is called MetropoliFins. It's going to focus primarily baseball and football, and within those, primarily New York Mets and Miami Dolphins, my two teams, but we'll talk all sorts of things. But before I can start doing verticals, I need to get 50 subscribers over there. We're making progress. I announced it yesterday. We were at 11 at the end of the day yesterday. We're up to 14 now. Russian Agent, how's it going? Hey, appreciate it so much. Yeah, and if you get a chance, Scrappin' Pallet Man, if you have a few minutes, just email me a link. Let me see if I can do it right now. No, I can't do it right now. But if you get a chance to email me your, let me see if I can just, here. I think I know how to do this. I'm gonna find your channel, but I'm actually streaming the football game on a different YouTube channel than this one right now. So, I'm gonna find you here really quick, and I'm gonna at least screenshot it. Yeah, there we go. All right, I got your channel screenshotted. So the next chance I get, I'll go over and hit that sub for you as well, because I'm sure there's lots of stuff. And if you want to give anybody, or I don't know, do you have a video on your channel that gives like the basics of getting started? So Savage, I have not checked email yet today. I will be 100% here. I see it now. All right. Yep, and I will do that, but I'm streaming Grassi on a different channel than this one, so I want to get the sub on that channel from the main one. So I only pay for the YouTube Premium on one channel. I'm not going to give them more of my money than I have to. I have seen it now, Savage, so we're good. I'll get that sub over on you shortly. So this evening or tomorrow, we'll do that. All right, let's see. So our issue is it's just been slow. It has been slow. We need $11 for 8 miles, but that's a really bad drop off. So we're also going to pass on that. Trying to move up my acceptance rate on DoorDash here a little bit. I just need 4 more points to move up to gold, but you know, we sat a lot yesterday and really didn't get much of anything. So we're going to kind of go old school. I haven't done this for a long time. This is how I used to DoorDash, but we're going to just move. We're just going to stay moving. Let me give you guys a quick little football update, really quick. It is 10-0 Eagles after they just kicked a field goal here. So it's 10-0. Yep. Grassi said the same thing I've been saying, which is if you get down too much in this game, it's going to be a problem. And I agree with him completely. Can maybe give up one more field goal, but if the Eagles can just let Saquon go free, then it is going to be dangerous. We're getting high dollar for high mile orders. That was 15 for 10, but they're just not. Like, the money is good, the cash flow is good, but I just don't want to be driving that long of a distance. All right, so we're going to get moving and just see if that changes our lucks, because we sat around a lot yesterday and really struggled to find orders. $11 for 9 miles on Grubhub. We're going to pass on that. We're looking for like $10 for 3 miles. We're just going to be patient here. I feel like there should be good orders, especially all the way through the evening tonight, because I am in Florida and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers play tonight. So that should give us a little home food advantage. Not home field advantage, home food advantage. I think it'll be more likely that people will be ordering food, especially since it's the Sunday night game. You know, we're pretty split. Obviously, when Tom Brady was in Tampa, the casuals went a little more the Buccaneers way. But with the Dolphins being out of the playoffs, I would say there's probably a lot of people down here who probably cheer for both teams. They just cheer for Florida because we're about halfway in between Tampa and Miami. So, yeah, it's 10-0 here. We're just going to move tonight. Changing our strategy up. Changing the strategy up. I think Packers need to put points on the board here soon. If they give up and the Eagles score a touchdown at 17-0, it might be over. Yeah, you finally won a playoff game. Congratulations, Savage. Intercepted by the Eagles. Oh, Jordan Love, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? Grassi just went silent. We're gonna just keep trying to move. We're gonna try to find orders here, but just like yesterday too, nothing popped until 5:30 or so. Just don't know where they are. I don't know where people are ordering food right now. It's been a grind here since New Year's. Well, that's a 10. I like that. That's what we want. $10 for 3 miles on UberEats. That is what we are looking for. So we're gonna go ahead and pause DoorDash. We found it! Lake Park Diner is a little local diner that we have here. The best part was we haven't even passed it yet. So $10 for 3 miles. It says there's 6 items. Let's see, are they good items? Are they real items? 2 orange cauliflower bowls, plus an orange cauliflower bowl, plus a Brussels pomegranate salad, plus 2 butter cakes. Not a crazy order, but hidden tips on Uber Eats can come on any order that is $10 or more. And usually if you see an exact $10, usually you're going to see a hidden tip on that, because it's just very unlikely that the customer $8 exactly. Obviously, customers can. Last time I said that, a customer tipped $8 exactly, and it was $10. But we are going to go ahead and take that. If the Eagles score a touchdown here, Packers' dreams might be in trouble, and so might mine. The best part, 2 best parts, is 1, the order was ready, and 2, the drop off is right along our main zone right here. So we are loving both of those things. Then there's a chance of a hidden tip. I know that order didn't sound like much, but the receipt is on the bag. This is a $90 food order, plus tax and whatever else you're talking. This is like $100. So, you know, a 20% tip on this could be $20. Don't know if we're going to get a 20% tip, but we're going into an area where there are nice houses and people have the ability to tip that. And so this is why we turned down that $17 for 13 mile or whatever it was that we had. We're trying to really cherry pick. I don't mind driving long distances, but they have to be exceptionally worth it. If I'm going to give up being in my downtown zone, I've got to get a payout that's going to do it. So I'm generally looking for like $25, $30 plus if I'm going to be leaving my downtown zone at supper time, because I'd rather have the shot of getting more orders, or even just have the shot of getting more short orders, quick drop-offs. So appreciate everybody in here tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. If you haven't yet hit that like and subscribe button, please do that. We're on the path to 1,700 subscribers. I know that sounds really, really high. I mean, it was just 6 months ago we were on the path to 700 subscribers. So we have doubled our subscriber count in about 4 months, which is absolutely crazy, and I'm super thankful for all of that, for all of you guys hanging out with us. If you got any questions about side hustle stuff, please let me know. I want to help you. I want to give you answers to your questions if I know them, or if not, we'd love to just refer you to other people who know things about other topics that I don't know as much about, because believe it or not, I do not know everything. In fact, I really only know a lot about a few things, but that's okay. I don't know, if there's something in these bags that smells really good to me, so. We're already a mile and a half away from the drop-off, so that's why I love these quick downtown $10 plus 5 miles or less orders. This is what we want to stack all supper time, and there's just no reason. There's really no reason to take high mileage orders way out of town, and there's really no reason to take low dollar orders in town. There's enough orders out here, you just wait. So far, so good. Our staying moving strategy, we're going to keep this up tonight. We're going to just keep staying moving. This stream is going to last the length of the Packers-Eagles game, and then just the same as we did earlier today, we're going to then end the stream, and then we'll start a new stream for the night game. The goal is to stay out through halftime of the night game. That's the goal. If there's no reason to, we might call it early. I'm not planning on staying out like crazy late, but halftime of the night game should bring us to about 10 o'clock, so hopefully there'll be enough orders, with it being Tampa Bay. Hopefully we'll be able to get all the way through halftime pizza orders. We might just set up at Papa John's or Miller's Ale House tonight. All right, Packers have the ball back with their best field position of the day. So, all right, we have 1 mile to go. I gotta make a little left turn here. All right, first down, Packers. Look, even if you're just a football fan, you want some of these games to be competitive. It's just been all blowouts. Every game's been a blowout so far, right? I mean, the closest was that Steelers-Ravens game, but pretty much the Ravens were in control the whole time of that. Chargers game was a blowout. Bills game was a blowout. And this game is trending blowout. I want some good football. I do think that the NFL has overexpanded their playoffs, though. It's just too many teams. It's too many teams. Like, if the Broncos hadn't made the playoffs, if the Broncos had lost and the Dolphins had won last week, then the Dolphins would be in the playoffs. And guess what would have happened to the Dolphins? They would have been destroyed. The only team that maybe wouldn't have been destroyed, maybe, would have been the Bengals if they had slid in, what would have happened if the Broncos had lost last week. But it's just too many teams. There's too many teams that don't deserve to be in the playoffs that make it in the playoffs. And I get it, it's money, it's TV revenue, and all those things, but if you just go back to the 6 team in each league, chop off that bottom seed, all right, this is going to be right before the bridge. First down for the Packers. They are driving on this drive. Kudos to them for making some changes here and getting their play calling fixed. I think I gotta go in here. Alright, I gotta figure out where in the world I'm going. Oh, I see the number. An Amazon truck just pulled in right in front of me, so at least I didn't have to do any gate code stuff. How's it going, Kaylee? We just arrived at our first drop-off. It's a $10 for 3 mile Uber Eats. It's like a $100 order, so we're gonna go get it dropped. That was an interesting drop-off because the phone, the app said meet the customer, but then it's the only option I had was to take a photo and leave it at the door. Hold on, I gotta do this here. Leave a thank you message for the customer. All right. That took us 13 minutes total. So we will take that. Our strategy tonight is we're just gonna keep moving. You know, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. We're gonna just keep driving, just keep driving. Not my recommended strategy, but it's been so weird. I'm just thinking like maybe the best thing I can do is cover as much territory as possible. Wow, Lexus, you don't really need to tailgate me. The most entitled Lexus driver I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot. And I've seen a lot of entitled. We've seen nothing but really bad luxury car driving today. Very bad luxury car driving today. All right. But I'm also a fan of don't just drive aimlessly. So we're going to head back in the direction that we got the order from. It also helps that we have a full tank of gas, so I don't advise. Yeah, hit the like on the stream. hit those likes, hit those subscribes, and check out the new sports channel, MetropoliFins. So we're going to get back on our main strip here, and we're going to just drive back in the direction of Magic Dumpster, but we're not going to park anywhere. Well, despite being on silver, we've seen nothing but high mileage orders on DoorDash tonight. That's $12 for 14 miles. So we're gonna just head back. We gotta pass by a lot of restaurants, but I'm like, I saw at Lake Park Diner, they did have some orders that they were prepping and that were building up. $12 for 11 miles on Grubhub. $6 for 5 miles on DoorDash, getting nothing. But the good thing is, I mean, I'm trying to move my acceptance rate up, but it doesn't matter that much as long as all of our other ratings stay intact. $5 for 6 miles. I'm getting worse orders on silver than I was on not anything yesterday. What's up with that, DoorDash? At least I don't have to pause. Oh, the Packers missed the field goal. Packers missed the field goal. Oh, poor Packers. Oh, poor Grassi. $7 for 8 miles on Grubhub. We're going to pass on that. Oh, we got the full tip came through on Lake Park Diner already. I was really confused. I'm like, why? I don't think I had taken any other Uber Eats. There was almost a $10 hidden tip on that Lake Park Diner. That's the order we just delivered. Every once in a while, Uber Eats won't make you wait the hour. They'll just show the whole thing. So there was a $9.83 hidden tip on there. What was the tip? $17.83. Yeah, I think they basically did a 20% tip on that. Because it was like $95, something like that. So you guys can math it out. Maybe before tax it was a little bit less than that. $24 for 13 miles, 2 pickups, 2 drop-offs on Grubhub. That's a really bad drop-off, and that's like my whole supper. I'm gonna say no. That's really close, Grubhub. If it was a better drop-off, I would do it, but I'm toast. That's gonna take an hour plus then another 20 minutes to drive back. That's tempting, Grubhub. You almost had me. You almost had me. We're going to do another swing by downtown. We are moving tonight. We're trying a different strategy. We're trying to stay moving. See if we can have a better chance of catching orders. It's been a struggle to find a volume of orders anywhere. Even being in like a red, in the zone where they tell us we're supposed to be. Stay here. We're gonna go just do the loop here. We're not gonna park by Magic Dumpster, but we're gonna drive by Magic Dumpster. All right. So my daughter needs a 2-liter bottle for school. Where can I get one for free? Neighbors Recycling? Maybe I'll check recycling. $15 for 10-mile double. It's backing out so fast here. What are y'all doing out here? All right, 3 and out for the Eagles, so the Packers are going to get the ball back here. $13 for 2 miles, but it's a double, so it's actually not that good. It's considered a silver offer here. I'm going to say no to that. I am going to say no. If it was a single, I would take it, but not for a double. 2 restaurants, 2 drop-offs. We're not doing that. They almost got me because they put the nice little green. It's the first actual silver offer I've seen since I've been silver. $13 for 2 miles for a single order is fine. But $13 for 2 miles for a double? No. No, no, no. I know all the gig tube gurus would tell you to take that. I would not. Not in the middle of supper time. It's going to take you 45 minutes. At least in my area. You jump on that one? Yeah, I don't like that because if it was from the same restaurant, maybe. If it was both restaurants going to the same customer, maybe. But if you're stuck waiting, because you could be stuck waiting at both restaurants, If it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I would do it. But not at 5:50, not in the middle of supper. Not in the middle of supper. Would you guys have taken that? $13 for 2 miles total, but it was 2 separate restaurants, 2 separate drop-offs. I don't think I could get that done in a half an hour. I don't think I could get that done in a half an hour. There's too much traffic. Interesting, interesting. Pinoid, by the way, thank you so much for hanging out with us here tonight. Appreciate you. I think it depends on the time of day, right? In the middle of supper, I say no. It's too many variables. So, too many variables for me. I can be a little too picky sometimes though too. So, but at least I know I'm officially silver again with my 19% acceptance rate. Alright, we did the run through downtown, nothing crazy popping there. So now we're gonna run back to the north end of town. Last time we did this, we got something really good right away. We'll see if that happens again this time. Tawancha, how's it going? Thanks for hanging out with us here tonight. Reminder to everybody, hit that like and subscribe as you come on in. And in addition, we are launching a new sports YouTube channel. It's going to be called MetropoliFins, focusing on baseball and the Mets and football and the Dolphins. That link is the pinned comment, so you can click on that, and as soon as we can get to our 50 subs over there, then we will start doing live streams on the vertical over there. So a live stream like this would end up being right over there. Packers with a nice big play here. So the Eagles have kind of dominated this first half, but they're only up by 10. So somehow the Packers could drive and score a touchdown here. It would make this game very interesting, but the overall scoring is definitely not living up to what most people in here were expecting tonight. So Packers with a holding penalty. Just cannot get anything sustained here. First and 20 for the Packers with a 2-minute warning going on. Yeah, if you're a Packers fan, you should be pretty happy. $10 for 10 miles, 2 pickups, 2 drop-offs. We're going to pass on that. How's it going, Giuseppe? $20 for 20 miles. I do not want to be taking 20-mile orders. Certainly not for $20. From Italy? From the United States here. How are you doing tonight? We're out looking for food orders to deliver. We're just having trouble finding them. We are having trouble finding people who want to have their food delivered. So we're down the south end of town. We got one good order. It's $19 for 3 miles. We passed on a decent order, but not a great one. Like $13 for 3 miles for 2 pickups and 2 drop-offs. We're going to head to the north end of town where we've got places like Outback and Carrabba's, the Crust Pizza, Namba Ramen, a couple of high-end steakhouses. We'll see if that's what people are ordering tonight. We are passing my restaurant. There's just not much coming through. Not much coming through. Go to the north end of town, see if there's orders hanging out over there. The Eagles still have a lead here in this game. It is 10-0. Packers have the ball. We are with about 1 minute left in the first half, so the Packers really want to get points on the board. And honestly, they probably don't want to have to rely on a field goal since they already missed one today. First down, Packers on the 48-yard line. How's it going, Plain Sharks? We're having trouble finding orders here tonight. We took one. We had a $19 for 3 mile on UberEats. And that's it. So my strategy tonight is just try to drive around to as many places as possible and not sit in any one place. Yeah, basically every AFC game was absolute trash. Can we just get to the point where we realize there's just 4 good teams in each league, pretty much? That's it. There's just 4 good teams. And you could probably argue it's closer to 3. I know you got to have playoffs, and I know every team's got a shot any given Sunday, any game. I know, and the thing is, that Bills game started off so promising. Denver scores on their first drive, and that's it. It's like 7 points. We're done. We are going home. I wonder how many times that's happened in NFL history. A team scores on their first drive of the game and then doesn't score the rest of the game. I feel like that's the thing the Dolphins would do. And I mean, I can see kicking a field goal on your opening drive and, you know, not doing anything else, but I just feel like that's got to be pretty rare, right? Oh man, I missed it. Did the Chargers do that too last night? Yeah. No, not last night, but it's got to. Where's our statistician when we need one? $19 for 76 miles. Someday we're going to take one of these orders. Not today, but someday. Got to get super monetized before I can start taking $19 for 76 miles. All right, I know I said I wasn't gonna park, but I'll hang out at the crust for like 5 minutes. I gotta probably get rid of the car Wi-Fi regardless, though. We're getting, we just got hit with like 3 bad DoorDash in a row, but we're just gonna keep declining. Swiping left on all these Instacart small little orders. Where are the people ordering food? Like thousands of people here. Someone's got to be ordering food. All right, we're halftime. I guess we'll hang out here since it is halftime. In case Grassi decides to raid us, I doubt it'll happen today. It's only going to happen when you don't expect it. But we'll be here. Giants 2022, the last team that scored first and lost against the Eagles. Okay. That's interesting. I want to know the last time or how often teams score a touchdown on their opening drive and then don't score again the rest of the game. I don't know. Maybe it's the type of thing. It feels like the type of thing that would happen in college, like some small school against some big school puts together this like amazing scripted opening drive, and then after that it all falls apart. Alright, Grassi's doing some raids here. I'm going to switch over to our channel. I'm going to go chat on our channel here for a second. I'm going to throw some... Does it really? Alright. I would not have guessed that that's a regular occurrence, but it sounds like a thing that happened in college football to me. But gonna build the Grassi pyramid. Grassi ladder. Alright, I accepted and then declined a cash on delivery order. $7.50 for 6 miles on... Welcome back, Kaylee. I keep trying to build the Grassi ladder and then I keep getting... interrupted by DoorDash here. There we go, there's the Grassi ladder. That's cool. So I'll show you this. This is the first streamer. If you see in the back of his stream, this is someone they're rating right now. He has a Grassi was there. It's really hard to see because it kind of blurs. But he has a Grassi was there sticker up. So 1668 last I saw, Kaylee. That's cool. That's the first streamer I've seen that has a Grassi thing in their chat, just like we do too. Hey, we got one. That's why we're patient. I'm just not going to take this other stuff. $10 for 4 mile from J. Alexander. That's our high-end steakhouse. French dip sandwich and old-fashioned cheeseburger. Again, not a particularly huge order, But look, Grassi's done with his raids because he has to feed his pets and stuff tonight. So that's all we got, but that's good with us. Right at the end of his raids, we did that. Yeah. It's weird. It's like we're 1669, Kaylee. 1669. We have definitely added a few today. Added a few today. And then the new channels, it was at 14 and then it went down to 13. Somebody already unsubbed on the new channel, which I think that's actually kind of funny to me. Alright, so Jay Alexander is just like half a block away here. So we're just going to drive there real quick. I'm not going to stream in there. It's a little too fancy pants. There are super nice people in here, though. And if there's not a real parking spot, there's a fake parking spot that I know about. Yep, we're going to take the fake parking spot. I call this the delivery parking spot. It's kind of like a sidewalk, but there's a striped line, and then there's a curb, so I use it. I use it. Alright, we'll throw BRB up, because this place is kind of a crapshoot. Sometimes they're ready, and sometimes it's a long wait. Yeah, I got an order. $10 for 3 miles on UberEats. So, it's good. Patience pays off here. So we got 19 on our first order, so we're going to be 29 for the first hour. I don't think I could have done that other 13 for 3 mile. I don't think I could have gotten that done in a half an hour. So even though with a long wait, cherry pick those cherries. Sign fell down. Alright, so packing it up means 5 minutes. Good evening, Vitalik. Yeah, no, there's no, they don't even show me my watch hours, at least not in an easy spot. I'm just responding to some comments. Trying to get it caught up on all of my, didn't even check my community tab till this evening. So I got a couple new people who commented, one disagreeing with me and one liking what I posted. So I try to not waste time. Try to always be productive even if I have to wait for an order. All feedback, especially it was respectfully done. Vitalik, how's it going? Jaeger, how's it going? Plain Sharks, Kaylee. No, it's not a particularly huge order. So it's 2 meals. It's a French dip sandwich and an old-fashioned cheeseburger. But I mean, they're probably $30 a meal. So it's probably like a $60 order. And yeah, I don't know. We're going to a condo or a resort or something like that. We might be. I think I know where we're going. Oh no, I don't know. I thought I knew where we were going, but I don't. But I know the rough area where we're going. It's going to either be a resort or a condo. So they're packing up the order now means 5 minutes. 5 minutes means 10 to 15 minutes. I'm just trying to translate restaurant speak for new gig delivery drivers. And 10 to 15 minutes means it's going to be a half an hour. Unless you have a trusted restaurant where you actually know that they tell you the truth. So whatever they tell you, you can add 5 to 10 minutes to it. Just as that's a pretty easy translation there. I never like the call, so the message here is call when you arrive. So one, I don't call customers unless I absolutely have to. 2, I also try not to call when I arrive because that means I have to wait for them to come down. And they're on the 14th floor of the apartment. So we're going to try to send them a message here when we're a couple minutes out. So, yeah, I mean, technically watch hours matter, I think. Like, I think if your watch hours fall below a certain level, but there's no issue. Because last year at this time, I was getting like 2 views on a video. So, if we ever need to pump out watch hours, we can just do a bunch of live streams. So, we are so far past our watch hour threshold, the 4,000 hours. I don't foresee us going below that for a long time. Alright, so I gotta get, I was replying to my other stuff, I gotta get the Grassi stream back up here. And it's hanging out with you guys a little bit too. $22, 13 items, 5 miles, Fresh Market Instacart. I can't take it yet, but we'll see. I don't know if I can get something better on Uber and DoorDash, but that's pretty. It'll probably be gone by the time I can take it. So our first $10 for 3 mile, they actually showed the tip right away, ended up being $19. This one has got a chance of getting done basically within that same hour, that 5:30 to 6:30 hour. I feel like the later shift might be better time. I don't know. With there being Tampa Bay Buccaneers football going on, this could be the last Florida football game of the season for anybody, college and pro alike. I feel like you kind of, if you know there's a good chance you could be eliminated, you got to party hard. You know, like if the Dolphins were playing today, I'd be like all in, because it's like I know we're going to be eliminated, but I'm going to enjoy the playoff game. All right, we're just 1 mile away. It's what I love about these quick hitters. Even though you got to wait at the restaurant a couple minutes, it's like we're already going to be here. We're going to be right downtown. Everything can turn on. It's only been 15 minutes since we took the order anyway. I know, because then I paused DoorDash, and DoorDash countdown clock is at 18 minutes after starting at 35. Oh, 17 minutes, I guess is what it's been. 17 minutes. But even so, not bad. Alright, we gotta go half a mile to our delivery. I'm assuming there's going to be a gate, so when we get to the gate guard, that's when I'm going to text him. How's it going, Ryan? Thank you so much for all the comments that you've been putting on videos. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for feeding YouTube's algorithm that loves to see that interaction. So don't always get to shout that out, but I know you comment on a lot of stuff, and I always appreciate that. Thank you so much. So we're delivering a $10 for 3 mile order. Could be a hidden tip because this is UberEats. Most of the time, if you get an exact $10 order and your delivery is like 3 miles or less, almost always. Backing up. That was my turn. Almost always there's going to be a hidden tip. Occasionally, every once in a while, you get someone who happen to tip exactly $8, but most of the time. Alright, I see them on the map. Let's see. I mean, I know we're going to a condo because their unit number is in the 1400s. I'm assuming there's... Maybe it's not. Oh, okay. Alright, we're gonna go try to find this order. I'll try to find out where I have to go to drop off this order. Apparently that's it. I don't know. It's a little confusing setup here. I don't know if I've been to this building. I've been to a lot of our beachfront condos, but this one does not look or feel familiar at all. Good evening for Martha.
For Martha.
Perfect. How are you tonight?
Yeah, we recognize the beard from the picture.
It matches. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great night. He said he recognized the beard from the picture. I even get beard love from my customers, guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, yeah. It's $2 base pay plus an $8 pending tip. We'll see what that turns out to be. Took us 21 minutes. That's great. I mean, think about it. If you could do that every 21 minutes, if you could get a $10 order, that's an amazing hour. That's how you get $30 hours. And of course, there's a chance of a hidden tip as well. We got DoorDash back on. That was the only thing we had paused. Everything else stayed on in the meantime. Let's go see. Is that... Ooh, 13 for 7. What do you guys think? $13, 7 miles for DoorDash. I could do that. Or I could do $22 for 5 miles for a 13 item shop. Oh, it's 34 units, so that's lots of items. We're gonna take the DoorDash. We're gonna take the DoorDash. We'll throw DoorDash a bone here. I need to get turned around. Let's see. Got to be there by 6:40. Woo, there's not much time here, guys. I got to get to the restaurant by 6:40. GPS says I'm going to be there at 6:38. That is not safe, DoorDash. That's not safe. Why do you want people to die? DoorDash wants people to die. They don't care about your safety. They only care that you won't deliver for anyone else. Methuselah for the win. How's it going, Tornado Garden? We took this. It's not great, but we'll do it. We'll throw DoorDash a bone. I would not throw UberEats this bone, but we'll throw DoorDash this bone. We got to figure out how to get there on time, though. If you can't get there on time, then your next best play is probably just, even if you get there late, wait 10 minutes and time the order out. Unless it's amazing pay and it's worth taking the being late on your record. So if it's worth taking the being late, you know, if it's something like a $40 order or something, you could totally do that. But if you don't, that would be the way around it. You get there, you get the acceptance rate point, then you sit your 10 minutes, time it out as order not ready. Not necessarily advising that, but just saying that that's something you could do. Meanwhile, UberEats is sending us a $4 for 11-mile double. $4 for 11-mile double. It's like, we found one customer who doesn't tip. Hold on. Let's pair him with another customer who doesn't tip, who lives even further away from the store. DoorDash wants us to die. They give you points if you hit pedestrians. DoorDash wants us to die. How's everybody doing tonight? Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I need to get back to football here too. Sorry about that. We got a little distracted. It happens sometimes. It's like, oh yeah, there's a football game going on. It is still 10-0 Eagles over the Packers. Packers just can't do anything. They can't put anything together. Alright, we're close enough. We're in range. Alright, we beat the timer. We beat the timer. DoorDash wants us to die. DoorDash wants us to die. They don't care about your safety. They don't care about your money. They don't care about the customer satisfaction. DoorDash wants us to die. All right. All right, we're going to try sign again. The last time we did this, sign was very uncooperative. Sign was very uncooperative. We're going to try this again here. It is 2nd and goal Packers, by the way, so it's the first real chance the Packers have had to get 7 on the board today. 3rd and goal. 2 salads, that's all I'm picking up. 2 salads. All right, we're going to go grab them. All right, We got, I'm gonna refresh chat here too. We got our 2 salads. Oh yeah, man, YouTube hasn't been showing me anything here. Everybody's favorite single, DoorDash wants you to die. I wish I had any musical talent whatsoever. I would write so many like DoorDash songs. I could write a whole album of them. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, because I don't actually know where I'm going. I gotta find the address here first. Hold on, I'm gonna mute this. All right. Because we're on a timer here. All right, so we got to play the DoorDash game. Wow, what is that? There's a ton of orders are pumping out over here tonight, but they're just mostly super high mileage stuff. So we're not going to mark this thing as picked up yet. Packers ended up kicking a field goal there, so it's 10-3. Somehow, despite doing pretty much nothing all game, the Packers are just within a touchdown of tying this game. All right, what's my delivery time? 6:59. That seems crazy. All right, delivery time is 6:59. GPS says 6:55. No margin for error, guys. There's just zero margin for error on this new on-time rating. All right, Eagles get the ball back on the kickoff around their 35, something like that. Packers need to stop, get the ball back, and score a touchdown to tie it up. Oh, we made up a minute, 6:54. So we got 5-minute margin here. Eagles now have the ball in Packers territory down to the 35-yard line. Packers need a turnover here. Another 9-yard gain on 1st and 10. Down to the 24-yard line. Eagles are already back in field goal range here. Second and 1. Still in the 3rd quarter, so there's lots of time, but if the Eagles answer back with a touchdown here, my goodness, that'll be demoralizing. Touchdown, Eagles. All right, we are 3 miles out from this current delivery. It's not a horrible drop off. It's not a great drop. It's the in between. Oh, the extra point is no good. 16-3 is the score after that drive. Just trying to make sure we get the food delivered within DoorDash's mandatory window. Because DoorDash knows the traffic conditions of all places at all times. So their estimates must always be right. Cannot be questioned. If you can't find the location, you might as well quit. If the driver doesn't show up or if the customer doesn't show up at their door, it's definitely the driver's fault. $14 for 19 miles on Grubhub. Oh no, this place might have multiple gates and we might be going to the wrong gate. We might be going to the wrong gate. We could be in trouble here, guys. We could be in trouble. It's my fault that I don't know what gate I'm supposed to go to. If this is not the right gate, we're in big trouble. I don't think we can make this in time. We have to deliver in 9 minutes, and the other gate is like 3 miles away. We could be in big trouble here, guys. This could be a late delivery. All right, we're about to find out. We might be toast here, guys. This might be a late delivery. This might be a late delivery. We're about to find out if we're toast. We're about to find out if we're gonna be toast. We might be toast, guys. I wonder. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Maybe there is a gate here. Maybe we could get in here. Maybe we can get in here. We might have gotten lucky. Ooh, we might be lucky. We'll see. I don't know. Sorry, I was muted. We're good. We got a $5 cash tip on that order. So that ended up being an $18 order. So I'm glad we took it. It worked out okay. And the Packers just had a big rush by Josh Jacobs down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal from the 1. End of the 3rd quarter. Yeah, we like the cash tips, especially when he already tipped $10 in the app. So to get an extra $5 cash tip on top of that, we love it. We love it. And it was an on-time delivery, not late. So it's only 7 o'clock, so there's still should be some good orders out here. Plus, there should be Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're gonna maybe we're gonna get down to 41, but I'm thinking I've got a gut feeling to go to Outback Steakhouse. I just got a gut feeling. Go down to Outback. Outback's also near a good pizza place. Let's see what we can find. Starting to get tired. Well, there's a Papa John's order. Not taking that though. $10 for 12 miles. That's a bad order. That's a bad order. Well, our acceptance rate was up to 21. Now we're back down to 20. All right, 1st and goal from the 1 for the Packers here. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs deserved that after struggling to get in. We're trying to get back down to downtown. We're going to see what orders we can find. That last drop-off paid us well, but it wasn't, we had to drive a couple miles to get back to something decent. Better than driving like 10 miles. I'll have to drive like 4 miles back, but the $5 cash tip makes up for the miles we have to drive back. I'm sure for sure because Casey, when I've done earn by time, a lot of those orders are no tip orders, and especially pizza. If you're hunting for cash tips, I would hunt no tip pizza orders. I don't recommend it as a ideal way to make money, but a lot of pizza people are cash tippers because that's just what they do. So that's probably where I would hunt. I'm sure some of them are, but you just can't. Some people are like, well, that's why I'm going to take everything. I'm just going to take every order, and ultimately it might all work out roughly the same, right? I feel like in my market, you could probably make 20 to 25 an hour if you took most every order except the worst of the worst. And you can also make it if you cherry pick. So I try to always encourage people, at least tip some in the app. $17 for 23 miles. We're going to pass on that. I try to tell you, even if you want to cash tip some, at least tip some in the app, because otherwise you're actually going to probably get a less experienced driver taking your order. Yeah, you still have to make good business decisions for yourself. You know, if you want the risk, if you want the thrill of cash tips, sign up for cash on delivery on DoorDash. $20 for 80 miles. 80 miles. $20 for 80 miles. Oh, I so want to take these orders. I so want to take them. Can't do it though. It's like 160 miles round trip. They come through like multiple times every shift. I want to know if they're making these. Do you think these are real orders? These $20 for 80 mile? There's like 5 PF Changs between us and where these orders go. And it's very consistent. They come through. It's like the PF Changs by them close at like 7 o'clock or something. And then all their PF Chang's orders get routed all the way down here, 80 miles away. I so want to know if those are real orders. Like, is the restaurant actually making them? And then, is anyone actually taking them? All right, Eagles are getting ready to do a tush push on 3rd and 1. Well, that's exactly my thing. This is why I want to take it. So I want to take it. I have multiple questions here because I agree that obviously the food would not be good. So this is what I would theoretically want to know. I want to know, one, is this a real order? Is this, like, did the restaurant even make the order, or did just, okay, so that's question 1. 2, does the customer have any idea where their order is? And so if you pick it up and you follow up with, hey, I just picked up your order and I noticed that you're 80 miles away. I have a hot bag, but there's no way your food is going to be fresh by the time you get there. Let me know what you want. I feel like it would be a pretty good way to get free food on a regular basis. But then what do you do if the customer says, oh yeah, I knew it, it's fine? So I actually want to do the delivery, but I can't do the delivery till we're making enough money on the stream. Maybe I just need to do it for the long form content. Would that be a viral video? Maybe that could be like the hero thing for, I could make it a long form content hero video. Sometime I'm gonna do it. Yeldell, how's it going? See, now this next one is 16 for 36, which is not great. Okay, it's not a great order, but that one makes sense. Because it's at least going to Marco Island. Now, you could just stack along the way. Just say, I'm gonna be there in 3 hours, and you could, I guess that's the only way you could do it. Man, people would hate that though. Like, YouTube people would hate seeing you just stack stuff all along the way. All right, I'm gonna throw DoorDash another bone here with an $8.50 for 4 mile. It's from the same restaurant we just picked up at, so drop off is a lot better on this one though, so we can. How's it going, Ladybug? Long time no talk. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Philippe. Hello to you as well. So we just grabbed this order here. It's like $8 for 4 miles. I want something better normally, but it's been pretty slow, so throwing DoorDash a bone. Welcome back. Dutch Games, welcome back as well. Wow, everybody's showing up all at once. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us here tonight. It's $8 for 4 mile. Technically, this is called a silver order. I don't really consider this a great order, especially if you end up with any sort of weight. But it's okay. At least it's going to keep us busy here. We were just talking. I just offered $20 to drive 80 miles. So I was just talking like, what would that look like? What would it... All right, we're gonna. All right, we're gonna be crazy. We got a 10 for 1 from the same exact restaurant on Uber. We're gonna stack it. We're gonna try stacking this here. We're gonna try stacking. This is a little dangerous, but we're gonna try it. What? All right. It's a dirty stack. I don't like it, but I can't turn down the 10 for 1. We're gonna see if this works. We're gonna try the dirty stack here, and we're gonna deliver the UberEats first. So we're gonna see if this works and see if we can still get an on-time delivery. We're going for it. I'll be back. All right, change up in plans. One, the DoorDash was already ready. They were still, she said they were going to be at least 5 to 10 minutes on the Uber, which makes sense because, yeah, the Uber order was much bigger. So we're going to go do it. So here's what you do if you're in this situation. You just close the Uber Eats app as long as you have location only while using app, not all the time. You can do that. I am now geolocated at the restaurant for Uber. That's not going to impact anything for Uber. And now we'll go deliver the other one and then we'll come back. And by that time, this other one's going to be ready. So this is like dirty double stack tangent. Okay. Now I would not do this. If that other order was like going to be ready in 30 seconds, I'd do a traditional, but I'm not going to risk being late on the DoorDash. If the Uber was ready, I would have done the same thing, the opposite, go deliver that and come back. So I have not yet confirmed my pickup because I'm not back out on the main road yet because time is of the essence. All right, 7:22 is the GPS. Our arrival is 7:30, so we have a little margin on this one. So yeah, just slow it down a little bit. Give me a second. You only need to ask questions once unless I say I've missed stuff. We'll try to get you caught up. I will answer. You're timed out, so you can still listen. So this stream started at around 5 o'clock. So we're like 2 hours, 15 minutes in. From Colombia, Juan. Thank you. Well, hello to you from the United States. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We're doing a couple of quick deliveries here. We've got a DoorDash. We're going to go drop it, and then we're going to come back, and then we've got an Uber Eats to go pick up from the same restaurant. I only messed up one thing, by the way, which is I should have sent a message to the Uber Eats customer that their order wasn't ready yet. That's the one thing that I should have forgot to do this time, but I cannot open the app because then I'll lose my geolocation. So but we're already like a mile and a half away from this first delivery, so it's going to be quick. We're going to just get it dropped off and go right back. By the way, when this game is over, this Packers-Eagles game is over, we will end this stream, and then we're going to start a new live stream that'll start right around 8:30. Okay? So there is going to be a third stream of today on here. Also, if you are a sports fan, make sure you click that pinned link. That pinned link is the link to our new sports channel, MetropoliFins. We'll be covering baseball, New York Mets, and football, Miami Dolphins, as well as other little sports things that come up, MetropoliFins. But the reason I'm vertical streaming football here is because I can't vertical stream till I have 50 subs over there. So I'm building some shorts and some long form content to start to build that audience. But at the same time, you can help me bridge that gap by just subbing over to the new channel. And once you're subbed over there, then we will be good to start doing some live streams over on that channel. So all the sports live streams will go over there, and we'll still do food delivery live streams there. If it's both, it'll just kind of depend on what the focus of the stream is. So anyway, just want you guys to all know about that. If you haven't hit that subscribe button on this channel as well, would appreciate that. we are less than a mile away from the drop-off. Then we'll just turn right back around, head right back to True Food Kitchen. That'll be our third delivery in a row from the same restaurant. Other thing to note, to make all this be as seamless as possible, I have pause orders after delivery for DoorDash on here. So that means as soon as I deliver, then everything will be paused. So that way I will not be tempted to take any other orders until I get that UberEats done. So again, I know there are some delivery drivers who would not like doing something like this, but it's not my job to wait for food. That's not my job. My job is to deliver food. So if the food is not ready and I can drop something else off and then go back and it's going to be ready then, that's my job. That's the way I handle it. I have a very, you guys know, I have a very big servant's heart when it comes to this stuff. But just sitting around and doing nothing when I can drop off somebody else's order, why should I make someone else suffer? So that's the way I handle it. So if you disagree, that's cool too. We can have a conversation about it. I'm not like, this is my way is the best way, but if they were like, we're packing it up now, that's fine. But they're like, oh yeah, the food's gonna be ready soon. It's like, let me take the one that's ready. Take the one that's ready. Get them their food. Their food is ready. They're hungry. What do we got here? What do we got here? There's a guard here, it looks like. Guard. Hold on, mute. All right, we are checked in at the gate. This is another, I say this often, but every time I think I've seen every part of my town, I end up going into like some other community that I've never been in before. So add this to, this is 2 different places tonight that I've never been to. The Eagles kicked another field goal, so the Packers are down by 2 scores. This is not looking good. Not looking good for the Packs. Why are the Packers handing the ball off here? They don't have time for that. All right. I've arrived. I have no clue. I'm not seeing any. No idea which house this is. All right. Gotta find which of these houses is the right one. Hold on. Absolutely. Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Alright, we're gonna get back to True Food. By that point, our food should be ready. Truly ready.
Take the second exit onto Bridgestone Court.
I think it's time to switch back to my other headphones because these headphones are starting to act up. And the other ones should be fully recharged. Yes, the Packers did not convert on 4th down. All right, we are back on our way to True Food Kitchen now that we're finally out of that little community, out of all the gated areas. We'll be back. Our UberEats should be ready unless something weird happened. That's our $10 for 1 mile. We'll also check because we should have one of our pending tips on Uber should possibly be through either now or very soon, but I can't check till we get back to the restaurant. Grassi sounds so sad. I feel so bad for him. He's moving. For those of you who don't know, Tom Grassi is a big sports streamer, and he's been a big supporter of our small little channel here. And he's moving from his house where he started his YouTube journey 10 years ago. And so it's going to be like the last Packers game that he watches in that house tonight. So does this help Jalen Hurts' legacy? Does it not matter? Does this hurt Jordan Love's legacy? Does it matter? I feel like it doesn't really hurt Jordan Love yet. And I feel like it doesn't help Jalen Hurts too much. Which one, Plain Sharks? Both? Both or just one? I feel, if anything, it bolsters Hurts. I just don't know if I would be like, what year was Jordan Love drafted? I don't know. I don't know how many years Jordan Love has been in the league. 3? I feel like you get, as long as you're getting to the playoffs early on. Both? Do you think both? I feel like you can still give a pass for Love. It does bolster Hurts for sure. Yeah, so is this Love's third? That's my question. Is Love's third year? What year was Jordan Love drafted by the Packers? He was drafted in 2020. Did he start in 2020? I didn't realize he was drafted 5 years ago already. That's so crazy. That's so crazy to me. I lose track of time. Yeah, sorry guys. Some of my comments are being filtered by they're being filtered hard by YouTube tonight. I'm not seeing so much stuff. Second year starting? Yeah. So if this is just his second, Packers made the playoffs last year and lost. I feel like you can't, if you're making the playoffs your first 2 years, your first 2 years starting, I feel like if you're making the playoffs, it's just, no, they lost. Okay. Yeah. I think Love still gets a pass here. They need receivers. That's what I learned. I mean, they had a lot of receivers get hurt tonight too. But I feel like the Packers need another top tier receiver. All right, we're back at the restaurant. Hopefully everything will be ready. It's so hard to believe that Dallas made the playoffs last year. It feels so long ago. Yep, agree. All right, I'll be back. How's it going, Midnight? How's it going, Plane Sharks? How's it going, Stardashians? And Tornado. Everybody's here. Alright, that order was ready, so our plan worked to perfection. So now we only have to go 1 mile for this drop-off. We do have DoorDash on pause because there's no way we could be on time otherwise. This is an even better drop-off than the last one would have been, so in the end it probably works out in our favor anyway. Yeah, so it can only work on apps where you don't have to have your location on all the time. It doesn't work with Grubhub, because Grubhub makes you basically have your location all the time or it starts yelling at you. So sometimes you just got to get a little creative about how to double stack, but I'll use that when I arrive at a restaurant, and of course it's got to be close. You got to be able to, you know, because I obviously took on a couple extra miles, so it's got to be close. You can't do it like drop one off 10 miles away and then come back 10 miles. That doesn't work. So there's unique circumstances, but I think it's a nice little tool to have in your pocket. This drop-off's gonna be right back by Outback and Carrabba's. We're kind of the point of the night that we might start migrating to the south end of town a little bit more. But I mean, it's 3 orders in a row from True Food Kitchen, so I don't know if maybe we go back to the well there one more time. They were caught up too. There's other restaurants in there too. It's just 3 in a row from the same restaurant is pretty rare. Hey, we're over the 1670 mark in subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Our journey to 1700. Slow and steady. We're like less than a half mile away, but we're just stuck at this light here. When this game is officially done, this Packers game, we will end the stream here. There's 3 minutes left. The Eagles are up by 12. I don't know if this technically counts as a blowout because it was kind of close, but there was never a point in the game where you would ever really feel like, oh yeah, the Packers legit have a chance. I don't think. Yeah. I mean, it's probably the best game we've had so far. I mean, it's hard to argue that. What was a better game? I mean, Steelers-Ravens is the only one that was even somewhat close, and even that. So it's probably the best game we've had. It's been I don't call it disappointing. Yeah. I don't know. I just honestly think there's not enough good teams. I mean, I could only imagine had the Broncos lost and Dolphins won last week and the Dolphins had to go play in Buffalo, they would have lost just as much as the Broncos did. This one. There it is. If money weren't involved, I think you could probably just take... I think for sure you could go to the top 6 teams instead of top 7. But you could probably just take the best 4 teams from each conference, and that's probably all you need for a true playoff. All right, as quick, easy drop off, we do have DoorDash back on. All right, we're gonna go look up this previous order from DoorDash. It's that J. Alexander order. That was also $10 for 3 miles. That total came through at $13.96, so almost a $4 hidden tip on that one as well. So we are 2 for 2 on the hidden tips for exact $10 orders tonight. So we've had 3 orders that were all $10 even for like 3 miles or less. 3 of those orders. The first 2 have come through fully and did have hidden tips, and here's to the third one being the same. Two minutes left in the game. It's technically a little bit more. We're just about to the 2-minute warning in the Packers-Eagles game. 2-minute warning. Here it is. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. We're stacking on Uber tonight for sure. Where are we going? Magic Dumpster? You guys want to go to Magic Dumpster again? I think we're going to head that way. At least for a little bit. And then if there's nothing down there, then we're going to maybe position by Papa John's and Miller's Ale House and just go all in on the bar food. We'll try to deliver to a couple more rich people from downtown, and then I think the Ravens could hold their own. I don't know. I don't think they're going to win. But I can see, especially with the Chiefs this year, not really blowing teams out in the first place. Or is it Ravens and Bills? Sorry. Ravens and Bills, right? Sorry. Had that wrong. I still think the Ravens could hang with the Bills. I feel bad for the Texans, though. Yeah. If Stroud wins that game, oh my goodness. That would be huge. That would be huge for him in his career. Especially considering kind of how rough the last third of their season was. Second half to last third. Put it all together and come back. That would be... I mean, I will be all in rooting for the Ravens and the Texans, which probably does not bode well for them. Intercepted by the Eagles. The Eagles should be able to basically kneel it out at this point. I just feel like if there's a year where the Chiefs look a little more vulnerable, when you look at how they won so many of their games, I feel like this is a good year for a sniper team to come in. I don't know. We'll see. Packers are officially, I mean, they were already done, but 151 in the game. Eagles just intercepted the ball in their own end zone. We'll go hang by Magic Dumpster for 5 to 10 minutes, maybe. See if there's anything down there. See if there's anything down that way. It's just, we've just been hunting. No place we've really sat at all with consistent orders, but we've done okay. When the game is officially over, we'll probably just cut the stream. I'll get the next stream up. Should be ready to go at 8:30. That'll give me time to clear my head for a half an hour or so. That is true. And they still have the refs on their team, too. All right. It is officially over. The Packers have lost. I'm going to go hunting for some orders. take a little mental break for a few minutes. We'll be back at 8:30. We should be back on right at 8:30. I don't see any reason, unless I'm like delivering or picking up or dropping off or something, that we would be delayed. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We will be back for Washington Commanders, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So in roughly 40 minutes, we'll be back. It is true, the Kansas City refs. So, appreciate you guys. Thank you. This is the second of 3 streams. We will also have the third of 3. And we will be live again tomorrow night as well for the Monday night game. So, that is what we have going on. So, I'll see you guys in about 40 minutes. Thank you so much. Have a good night.